Welcome back to our KonMari Method series. This week we're talking about books. Books can be a pretty controversial topic when it comes to decluttering. A lot of people feel very strongly about their books and are not okay with letting go of any of them. If you're one of those people, calm down. I'm not going to tell you to get rid of all your books. Don't get mad at me. Just hear me out. We're going to talk about all of the different ways to organize, declutter, and maybe purge some of your books. This is a topic that a lot of people get kind of riled up over, but I think that there's something important that you should keep in mind whenever you're talking about decluttering your books. The intention of the KonMari method isn't actually to get rid of things in your home. The whole idea behind this method is that you want to get rid of things that aren't doing you any good, things that don't bring you joy, things that you're not using, books that you don't ever read. You don't need to keep something in your home if you aren't using it and loving it on a regular basis. This isn't about seeing how much you can get rid of. It's about getting your items just down to the things that you really, truly love and use in your home. So, if that means that you really, truly love all 735 of your books, great, keep them. Move on to papers, I'll see you next week. But if you're feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed by the number of books in your home, or you're open to the idea of reducing your collection just a little bit, watch out. Personally, I'm a voracious reader. I love to read and I'm constantly reading something new. But I don't love clutter in my home and I don't love keeping a ton of books that I'm not going to read over and over. You can see most of my book collection behind me. These are the books that I love the most, the books that I'll read over and over, the books I love displaying on my shelves, and that I could never imagine getting rid of. But this isn't every book I've ever read. Because I know that I'm not big on rereading books, I tend to get most of my books from the library. It helps keep my collection a little bit smaller and it's free. While I might keep my book collection to a minimum, my son doesn't. This week I'm going to show you all about how we went through my 5-year-old son's books, purged a ton of them, got them completely organized, and not a single tear was shed. In fact, he thought it was fun. Okay, are you ready? The first step is we have to get all of the books from your room. We're going to bring them in here and we're going to make a big pile on the floor. All of your books. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
All of them?
Every last one.
Okay. Let's bring this back in and let's do this thing.
Now, I want you to look at all your books.
Wow.
Wow, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think that this is maybe too many books?
Yeah.
I think so. You know what the worst part is? About half these books were on your floor. Is that a good way to take care of books? No.
There's too many that something just fell on my head while I was sleeping last night.
Okay, so we're gonna go through every single book here, and here's what we're looking for. If they're damaged, like they're missing pages, or missing a cover, or they're all torn up, we don't need to keep them, right?
Yeah.
If they're a book that maybe you're too big for, like, where's a good example? Like this tiny little board book. Is this a baby book or a 5-year-old book?
Baby.
Yeah, so we'll set that aside. Then the other thing that we're looking for is books that we have that you just don't really like reading, because we have some of those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But a lot of them I love reading.
And that's great. We're gonna make stacks.
Okay.
Can you help me make stacks?
Yeah.
Okay, books that you love so much right here. Books that we might want to get rid of can go over here.
Okay.
Okay?
I love this one so much. No.
No, okay, over here.
Yes.
Okay?
Love it. Love it. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, we can get rid of this one, right? You don't like this book at all.
No, I love it.
let's not get that close, buddy. Back up. Kylie.
Yeah.
Keep or no?
Keep.
Okay. What we're gonna do once we're done, just so you know, we're gonna take all the books that you decide to get rid of. We're gonna take them to Half Price Books, the bookstore. And we're gonna sell them. And whatever money that you get to spend.
On what?
Anything you want. All right, so this is our stack of Christmas books that needs to go with our Christmas stuff. There's the Bible back there that just goes back in his room. These are all the books he wants to keep. And then this is a stack of books that are either too damaged to keep or that we're gonna take to Half Price Books. And Jack's gonna sell them and get some money. Now that we've finished going through my older son's books, it's time to deal with the books in the nursery. Between the books we've got on the shelves and the books that my older son decided to pass down to his baby brother, there are far too many books for us to squeeze into this tiny nursery. We really tend to only read a few favorites over and over anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal for us to pare down. So I'm going to go through our books, decide which ones we really love and want to read over and over, and which ones we're probably ready to let go of. Hi! Are you ready to help me? Are you going to help me? Yeah! Okay, let's see which ones we love. Which ones we don't read. Hopefully by the end of this week you are feeling like your home is a little less cluttered and a little more organized. Next week we're going to move on to papers, and for me personally it's going to be a big week. If you love this video, be sure to comment and like below. Let us know how you're doing and how much you've gotten rid of. Also, if you want to make sure you don't miss another video in this series, be sure to click the subscribe button.